Why Abbott and Costello separated and never spoke again. The sad reality. I always thought they were inseparable, like you couldn't even say one name without the other, but the truth, they were falling apart long before anyone noticed. And honestly, it wasn't just one reason. It was everything, slowly building up. Let me take you to the part people don't usually talk about. Not the famous who's on first routine, but the silence after the laughter, because that's where this story really lives. You've got Bud Abbott, calm, controlled, always thinking ahead. And then there's Lou Costello, fast, emotional, the energy of the whole act. And together, they were perfect, almost too perfect. But here's the thing I didn't expect. They didn't start as a legend. It was an accident. So Lou's original partner didn't show up one night, and Bud stepped in. That's it. One random moment. And suddenly, something clicks. And I keep thinking about that. How something so big can start so casually. Now jump forward. They're huge. Radio, Broadway, Hollywood. Everyone knows them. Everyone loves them. But behind all that, tension. And not small tension. The kind that doesn't go away. Because Lou starts feeling something. He's the one people are watching. The one getting the laughs. So in his mind, he deserves more. More money. More credit. And honestly, I kind of get that. But Bud didn't see it that way. To him, the act only worked because of both of them. Without the setup, there's no punchline. And that disagreement, it never really got resolved. It just stayed there. And over time, it got worse. Uneven small things turned into big issues. Like billing. Whose name comes first? And I know it sounds petty, but in Hollywood, that stuff matters a lot. Now here's where it gets heavier, because this isn't just about ego anymore. In 1943, Lou Costello's young son drowns, and I don't think you recover from something like that. Not fully. People said he changed after that. Still funny. But something inside him shifted, and for a moment, Bud Abbott was there for him, supporting him. They even did charity work together. So the bond wasn't gone, but it was different, weaker. And then the pressure keeps building. Their comedy starts feeling repetitive. Audiences change. Hollywood changes. And suddenly, what once worked perfectly doesn't feel the same anymore. Then comes money, but not the good kind. Debt, and IRS problems. And here's something people don't always mention. Both of them had gambling habits. So now it's not just about success anymore. It's about stress, real stress. And when money becomes a problem, old arguments come back even stronger. But this time, there's no energy left to fix anything. That's the part that got me. Because it wasn't one big fight. It was years of small cracks, finally breaking everything. And in 1957, it ends. Abbott and Costello split. Just like that. To the world, it looked cold. Like they were done forever. But the truth? It's more complicated. They didn't completely stop caring. They just couldn't work together anymore. And then, it ends even sooner than anyone expected. In 1959, Lou Costello dies at just 52. Heart attack. And this part stuck with me. Bud Abbott was there, us at the funeral, as a pallbearer, and later he said he missed him, which tells you everything. Because whatever happened between them, it wasn't hate. It was something else, something heavier. And after that, nothing was the same. Bud lived longer, but never found that same success again. And I keep coming back to this one thought. They made millions of people laugh together, but couldn't hold on to each other. And maybe that's what makes this story feel so real. Because it's not just about comedy. It's about friendship, pressure, loss, and how sometimes Even the strongest partnerships don't break all at once. They just slowly come apart.